Tracy, please. And you transgender, Isabella, you are so empty that you want to sit down on the dining table and talk about you entertaining yourself.
Isabella and Thelma Lawson started having an altercation that started right when the pool party was still going on. The camera could show them arguing over pots of meat. But due to the party was on, we didn't get to hear what was going on. Now, fast forward to after the party, the altercation still continued. But why they decided to have to play a house game, and Thelma Lawson was asked this question: who would she love to have sex in the house? And she went ahead to say Otega. And then the next question was asked to Imisi: who do you find least attractive in the house? And Imisi, started to mention them and then mentioned Otega. Isabella then said, oh, person say, because when they asked Thelma this question, she said, let her check who matches her aesthetics in the house, and then went ahead to pick Otega. And here is Imisi picking Otega under those she found least attractive in the house. So Isabella actually now used that to shield Thelma, because why this game has been going on, Isabella, could drop a word and Thelma will reply back saying, oh, you want to be game master, stuff like that. Maybe people should give her the microphone. She's lousy, she's this. They were just trying to show that it's other. But now, when Emisi now answered this and Isabella said, oh, somebody said matches aesthetics, you saw a whole Emisi is saying she finds least attractive. And Thelma couldn't hold it again. Thelma stood up and started insulting Isabella, telling her that you're not ashamed of yourself on a show like this. You said you're 29 years old, you're following a 24-year-old guy. But anyway, if not him, who will even come to you? You decide to entertain the whole house. Imagine the whole house gathering together at a table to discuss how you decided to have XCX in front of anybody in the room. Are you not ashamed of yourself on a show like this? And Isabella, on the other hand, is saying, yes, that's why I'm here. I'm here to entertain. The funniest thing about this fight is that the both of them have word for each other. Imagine Isabella telling Thelma that, see, I have a child that is 14 years old. You just dropped 2 years ago. Look at your body and look at my body. And you know what's funny? The both of them actually have good body. Like, if Thelma didn't say she has a child, you won't even know. And Isabella as well, she didn't tell you she has a 14-year-old child, you will not even know. So when she said that to them, I was like, girl, come on, the both of you guys are looking good now. That one is not even a shade. Do you get? And from there, Isabella started calling Thelma transgender, saying, I do not track to transgender. This girl is a transgender. She now said that the only thing remaining is for P to be attached to Thelma's, down there. That Thelma is transgender. In fact, she's not talking to a transgender in this house. And Thelma as well is asking Isabella. She didn't know. Isabella then said, oh, Thelma, that you are ugly. She can't even talk to you. She don't talk to ugly girls. And Thelma is saying, Isabella, have you looked at yourself in the mirror? Girl, can you go to the mirror and check yourself? Look at yourself and look at me. And Thelma then told Isabella, you know what? Look at the girls you're following. Midday and Day. You can't even compose yourself like the girls you're following. You're everywhere. You're lousy. You can't even contribute in task being done in the house. You can't contribute in anything. All you know about is entertaining the house with, the other room. That don't worry, I'm going upstairs. Let me go and call Kayekomi so that you people will take over Biggie's table and entertain the rest of the housemates, because that's what you know how to do best. Thelma Lawson also told Isabella that you're always boasting on how you went shopping with 10 million naira. That, girl, come on, 10 million naira is not money. And you saying you spent 10 million naira shopping on outfits to come into the house with. That she has been observing you now, that you've been wearing trash, that even this one you're wearing, 5,000 naira in Okrika can buy it. So why are you making mouths? Oh, you actually used 10 million naira in shopping. And here you are in Biggie's house fighting because of meats. Fighting and exchanging words over meats. Anyways, Thelma then said she's out of here, that she doesn't need a silly game for her to shade anybody. That if she wants to shade anybody in the house, she'll come say it to them face to face. So no need for her being here, people using game to shade people. If she wants to shade, she will say it to the person's face and nothing will happen. Instead of using a game to shade people, no, she can't continue in this game. And Isabella said, yes, go upstairs. Go and meet Otega. You both deserve each other. And even before this second one now, when they were just exchanging words immediately after the party, Isabella also threw some shade at Otega. And she was telling Otega, oh, you're always boasting on how you don't need this money. So why are you here? Just to go home. You're here with me in this house, hustling for 150 million naira worth of price. And you're here saying, oh, you're rich, you're that. That you should just go home. No need being here. But since all of us are here hustling for that money, you can't talk to me anyhow. But joke apart, do you guys know that Otega actually said this evening that he's not in that house for the money? That in fact, he does not even see himself being the face of this brand, like being a winner and carrying the brand for 1 year. No, that in fact, when he was coming to this show, when they interviewed him, he said he's just here for the world to know him, hear his voice, and that's why he's always having intelligent conversations. Even when he feels people are not listening, he doesn't care, because this is who he is and this is who he wants the world to see and know about him. And I'm like, you're not here for the money, Ke. Because he was saying that money is actually not into him. People get money, but if you don't need that, if you're not here for the money, you could have drilled as well. Just stay back. Maybe if you upload your picture or video online, you run a sponsor ad, you target countries now, because why waste a slot? Anyway, it's not a waste, but him saying that, and that conversation was between him and Doris. And I hope that does not encourage the people that have been trying to point some vote. Because imagine trying to make sure this person stays to the end of the game and the person is saying, oh, I don't need this money. I don't think I can be the face of this brand. You can't be the face of the brand for 1 year and you are here eating biggest food. My brother, you must be the face of that brand though. Anyways, back to Isabella and Co Limited. But in all of this, I was just searching for Kaikumi. Like, where is Kaikumi? Why am I not hearing Kaikumi's voice? Honestly, this Isabella is a mad person, because why would you even look at Thelma and say that Thelma is a TG? Like, come on now. Of all the insults. And she was even saying they should cut off Thelma's head and put on Tracy's body. I'll be waiting like, girl, are you okay? Well, I guess they were all tipsy at this point, because does that word even make sense to you, that they should cut off her head, fix on the other person's body? That in fact he should just get out, that she doesn't talk to TGs. Well, when the game ended, Isabella also went to Dede and Joanna, telling them they can continue to gossip about her, that is why she's here. She's here to be talked about. But they were like, babe, calm down. Gossip about you until waiting. That's what this girl actually said, is that you follow Mide and Dede, you should comport yourself like them and not gossip. We're not gossiping about, to say waiting happened. Dede was even angry, saying gossip about you what? And she said, well, she does not care whether it's gossip, whether it's imitate, she does not care. But Dede said, well, you care, because if you don't care, you won't be talking about it again. You won't be raising it up again. It shows that you actually care. But true, Thelma Lawson doesn't need a game to actually shade someone. Even though when that game started, when they asked her about the fakest housemate rather in the house, she actually mentioned Isabella's name. And then when Isabella now threw shade back at you, you took it onto another level. You could have chessed it just the way Isabella did now, so that this game will be fun. They just scattered this sweet game for us. Anyways, Thelma said that from next week, everybody will have to do their meat by themselves, because imagine that Otega, out of his own goodwill, said 2 people should share 1 meat, and Isabella is insisting that she's not sharing meat with anybody, that was what led to all of this. And this same Isabella is somebody that can't do anything for any housemate. Even when they say let's do something as a collective, she wants to have her own way, do it herself, do just for herself. She's selfish. And now all you want is yourself, but you cannot even do for the house. Anyways, that's it on Isabella versus Thelma Lawson. Now, let me read your comments. Whose side are you on? For me, I enjoyed both sides. I was just laughing all through, because these 2 people, they are unique in their own way. The part that got me laughing was, Isabella saying, oh, I've raised a 14-year-old child. You just had two years ago. Look at your body, look at my body. And I'm like, oh, 2 of you, your body is perfect. Like, Look at their bodies. If these two do not even tell you that they have children, you will not even know, you will not even believe. So that will not be shade. But let me read your comments regarding all of this. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.
Even if you're bikini, 5K operation, you go see it. Transgender, your face is ugly as fuck. Your face is ugly as fuck. Isabella, they look mirror before you talk. Your face is ugly, girl. Have you seen your face? And my face. You don't drop 2 years ago. I don't drop 14 years ago. And I still look like the same transgender girl.